Hello and welcome. In today's video, we are going to talk about very important frequently asked questions about the PMP exam. We are going to talk stuff like what is the eligibility criteria of the PMP exam and what are the career opportunities one can expect after passing the PMP exam. If you do not want to miss out on any of these critical pieces of information, watch this video till the end. Hi, I am Ray and I'm a PMP certified project manager. The tips and strategies that I share in this channel are exactly the same ones which were used by me to pass my PMP exam in the first attempt. So before we move ahead, make sure you like, share and subscribe to my channel because I bring to you the most updated and relevant content for the PMP exam, which is guaranteed to make your PMP preparation fast and efficient. FAQ number 4. What is the eligibility criteria of the PMP exam? While talking about the eligibility criteria of the PMP exam, first let us talk about the educational background piece here. If you have a secondary degree, which means a high school diploma or an associate's degree or a global equivalent, you are eligible for a PMP exam. Else, you need a 4 years bachelor's degree or a global equivalent to sit for the PMP exam. So these are the educational backgrounds and which is a must to write the PMP exam. Next, let's come to the project management experience. So if you have a secondary degree, PMI requires a minimum of 5 years or 60 months of unique non-overlapping project management experience, during which at least 7,500 hours were spent leading and directing the project. Now, essentially what it means is you need to be involved in a project, leading and directing the project by yourself. You need not to be the project manager per se, but at least you should have a substantial contribution in a project where you were the primary part in leading and directing the same. So that is one of the mandatory criteria for the PMP exam. Now, a recommendation from my side will be don't try to fool the application and write that you have been involved in leading and directing projects when in the reality you are not doing it. PMI does random audits of applications. So if you don't tell the truth and your application comes up for an audit, you will have a tough time explaining to PMI about your role in managing projects. And a good gesture will be to take an approval from your manager about your role in a project whenever you are reporting it in your PMP application. Now let us talk about what unique non-overlapping professional project management experience means. For that, I'll refer to the PMP handbook. So if you see here, it is written that for each month in which you worked on multiple overlapping projects, you can only count the time spent on one of those projects towards fulfilling your eligibility requirements. Now if you see here, project 1 continues from January to April and project 2 continues from February to June, for example. Now when you are filling up the PMP application, for project 1, you can only report time spent of 4 months, which is January to April. And for project 2, you can report the time spent from April to June, that is 2 months. It will be wrong if you report for project 2 a time spent of 5 months because out of those 5 months, February to April has gone for project 1. So to summarize, for this particular example, project 1 will be reported with a time of 4 months of working and project 2 will be reported with a time of 2 months of working, and that way you can avoid reporting overlapping project management experience. So that is what is meant by non-overlapping project management experience and hours which are spent leading and directing projects. Okay. Now if you have a 4 years bachelor's degree or a global equivalent, the criteria is a bit less. So for that, you need to clock 3 years or 36 months of unique non-overlapping project experience, and out of which 4,500 hours were spent leading and directing the project. Now let's move on to the last piece, which is the project management education. This one is common for both secondary degree and a 4-year degree, whichever you have, which is 35 contact hours of formal project management education. This one you can achieve through a lot of online courses from UDEMY or Simplilearn, or in the university level, if you have taken a project management course, you can use the transcript of that course to book these contact hours as well. Now, when you are booking this contact hour, make sure that the education is taken from a PMI registered education provider or a registered university for which you can present a transcript if your application comes up for an audit. I will include a link of all the PMI registered education providers in my description. So check that link if you need further information. Okay. And if you need help on how to report the project hours during your application, because we have seen that how confusing it can become reporting the project hours in terms of non-overlapping projects and 7,000 working hours, etc., etc. Check out the video right on the card on your screen now, where I have explained how you can access a free ebook which I have developed to help you step by step fill up the PMP application. So make sure you check that video after you watch this one. The final FAQ. What are the career opportunities one might expect after passing the PMP exam? The PMP exam is a gold standard in the industry, guys. So it will open up a lot of high-paying career opportunities for you. What you see on screen are the three broad areas where you can expect to diversify into after your PMP certification. The first choice, of course, is to become a project manager or a portfolio manager. According to a recent study by PMI in the US, a PMP certified project manager is paid at least 25% more than a non-PMP project manager. So you can expect an increased compensation both in terms of salary and in terms of job responsibility. So you can expect a better role, a better position as a project manager once you are PMP certified. Moving on, there are a lot of promotion opportunities which may come up also after your PMP certification. So you may be working as a project executive or a project engineer right now, but after you have achieved your PMP certification, you can go to your company, you can go to your manager and say that, hey, I have achieved this qualification now, and now I am more expert in leading and directing projects, and I would like to take off more responsibilities. So there will always be chances of promotion or a role expansion in your current role. Okay. And PMP opens up a lot of exit options as well. So a lot of companies and a lot of recruitment agencies are scouting for good project managers, certified project managers to handle the projects. And PMP certification gives you an edge over all your competitors whenever you apply for a new job or plan a job change. The third option where you can try to expand your career is in academics. So once you are PMP certified and you are working in a project or handling projects for your organization, you are a master in project management. So you can build the community, build the student community, and try to contribute to the academics by becoming a guest lecturer or taking guest lectures in universities, or maybe visiting universities as faculties, as visiting faculties for the project management course. So that way you can actually disseminate the knowledge which you have gained by this prestigious project management certification to the students and to the other new budding project managers who are aspiring to become an expert project manager like you. Now, one quick tip which I can give you, that having a PMP certification also helps you to negotiate your compensations, whether it's a salary or whether it's a guest lecture or a visiting faculty package with the client very efficiently. Because the project management professional skill is a skill so valued in the industry that clients will be more than willing to learn from you and your experience about how to manage a project the PMP way. That was all for today's video. If you have liked the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you have any further questions regarding the PMP exam, post it in the comment section below and I'll try to answer it as soon as possible. Now, before we end today's video, I want to make you aware that the PMP exam is changing 1st of July this year. The new exam format is highly complex and focuses on topics like predictive project management and hybrid project management. So make sure you watch this video right here, which talks about the new format of the PMP exam and all you need to know about it. I'll see you in that video. Bye-bye.